Part 3. Drivers of Strategic Choices.
Chapter 9. Strategic Management of Quality.
Amitabha.
Introduction.
The 21st century has seen the introduction of major shifts in business paradigms. Ease of access of information globally, as well as its transmission from single or multiple points dispersed geographically on a real-time basis, have impacted the heart and soul of organizations. At the core of every organization, the development of a strategic plan for survival and growth drives the entity. Once the plan has been developed, its implementation is influenced by the internal and external environment within which the company prevails. The paradigm changes in the current century have had an effect on the formulation of strategic plans since some of the fundamental assumptions of the prior century have changed. In addition, the implementation of strategic plans have been affected by revolutionary changes in information technology that have changed the volume and speed at which information is collected, stored, and transmitted. Because of such changes, a fresh perspective is needed for the strategic management of the quality function. When one considers the quality management philosophies developed in the 20th century, three names come to mind: W. Edwards Deming, 1 Philip B. Crosby, 2 and Joseph M. Huron. 3 Deming's approach advocated a cultural transformation, where everyone, management and associates, accepts and follows a path to quality improvement. At the heart of Deming's approach is the acceptance of the language of statistics. Statistical tools such as statistical process control are fundamental to data-driven decision-making. Deming conceptualized 14 points for management since he viewed that the majority of the problems could be solved by action on the part of management. Crosby identified 4 absolutes of quality management that deal with the definition of quality: a system for achievement of quality through defect prevention, a performance standard of 0 defects, and a performance measurement system, which represents the cost of unquality. Huron defined a quality trilogy that consists of quality planning, quality control, and quality improvement. Within each of these 3 phases, a process for managing quality is described. A discussion of these 3 philosophies and a comparative analysis is found in Mitra. 4. The formulation and implementation of the quality function serves as a driver for setting the strategic and operational tone of the organization. It plays an integral role in defining the company's vision and mission and thereby its strategic plans. The quality policy is sometimes what bonds the various entities of the organization. For example, the quality slogan used by Ford Motor Company, "Quality is Job One," conveys the thrust of the corporation and reflects its organizational culture. Figure 9.1 depicts the central theme of the quality function in an organization. The function impacts the long-term focus on selecting strategic plans that are consistent with the company mission. Moreover, it influences the implementation of the strategic plans through the setting of goals and objectives. All of these are set, however, in the context of the relative strengths of the organization with respect to those of competitors. The customer is also a critical element since the identification, meeting, and exceeding of customer needs is fundamental to the successful implementation of quality initiatives. Although the quality function is a main driver in setting the strategic and operational tone, the other dimensions that form the organization wheel are subdrivers. Each may impact the other, and do so in a dynamic context. This implies that actions associated with the subdrivers may change as a function of time. For example, customer satisfaction regarding product reliability may have improved in the past month, thus some other functional attribute of the product may now have to be addressed to further improve market share. Feedback on customer needs may identify what the unmet needs are. Such information may then impact the choice of appropriate quality initiatives that will assist in meeting the unmet needs. An important dimension of Figure 9.1 is the two-way flow of information between the quality function and the various subdrivers of the organization. Just as customer expectations or desires impact the quality function and the associated quality initiatives derived from it, so also do the adopted quality initiatives influence the degree to which customer needs and/or desires are fulfilled. Figure 9.1. The role of the quality function in an organization. Another message from Figure 9.1 is the importance of feedback and its impact on strategic and operational decision-making within the organization. The outer organizational will represents the sequential steps that take place within the organization. A company sets its vision, broadly stating what it wants to be. This influences how the mission statement is defined and the development of the strategic plan needed to accomplish the mission. Goals and objectives help to define specific metrics or performance measures that can be monitored to track the progress of the company, and thus drive corresponding adjustments.